Well, welcome back to the Piney Woods Homestead, y'all. This morning, I'm gonna get out here and dig some stumps up. I got all the trees out of this new garden expansion, and now it is time to clear it. There's some large stumps in here, and there's some stumps that'll be no problem to pull up. And y'all, it don't matter how big the stump is, you can dig it up with this 8,000-pound mini. Now, obviously, if it's as big as a truck, you're probably not going to. But you can dig large stumps up. It's just gonna take you some time. But it sure does beat the old way of doing it when they used to dig around them by hand, use axes to cut the roots and mules to pull them up. So this is a whole lot better way of doing it. They probably wish they'd have had something like this way back when. But guys, we appreciate you stopping in here today. We'll show you a couple of stumps getting pulled up and then probably do some time lapse and show you hopefully the whole thing getting done. That's the plan anyways, y'all. Some excavator therapy today, guys. Hit that old like and subscribe if you haven't. And if you have, as always, we appreciate you. Now y'all, let that play out in real time so you can see just how long it took to pluck this stump. And it's not a huge stump at all, but it is a sweet gum, and those things have a nice long taproot and plenty of filler roots out to the side. So it's not like it's the easiest stump in the world to dig, but the ground is nice and soft, and that does help. Let's move on to something a little bit bigger. Y'all, once again, I just let that play out in real time so that you can see about how long it takes me to dig a stump of this size up. And it's a pretty good size stump, y'all. That tree was about 75 feet tall, yellow pine. And they've got a long taproot, just like a poplar or a sweet gum. They've got, most of the time, pretty good taproot and pretty good structure down there. A lot of folks think they'll just blow over in the wind. Well, if you get enough, they'll snap, and sometimes they can blow over. It depends on the soil structure too, y'all. But pretty good size hole to fill in. I'm gonna put this thing on a time lapse and let you see me dig the rest of them up, y'all. I love digging stumps. Some people don't like doing it, but I enjoy it. It's kind of like pulling teeth. You just gotta wiggle. Don't overwork your machine. The machine will tell you, the stump will tell you when it's ready to come out. Just don't overwork your machine. It'll get it done. Even the smaller stuff can do stuff that the bigger ones can do. A lot of times it's just the skilled operator sitting in the seat. But just take your time with it if you've never done it. If you rent a machine, something like that, don't expect it to be like a 30,000 pound machine. It's not going to be. And even with those, I'm telling you, I've dug stumps with those. You still have to work it a little bit. All right, let's speed it up. Y'all, that is proof right there that an 8,000 pound machine can dig some large stumps. Yeah, it's gonna take a while. You gotta take it easy, but you can work that thing out. I've had fun out here digging today, and I've still got some more to do. I've got one more to dig just as big as this one. It's got such a long taproot, y'all. But one thing I noticed, getting down in here about, I don't know, about 4 foot deep or so, there's some nice blue clay. Lisa and I are wanting to build a small pond back down here on the far end of the garden eventually, just to catch that water as it's running off, and we can retain it and water our garden with it. Y'all, I'm tickled pink over this. Y'all, I hope you've enjoyed watching a little bit of stump digging, a little bit of time lapse. It's just a whole lot of fun getting out here and getting that therapy running this machine. Guys, y'all have a good day, a great week, and Lord willing, the creek don't rise too high. We'll see you on the next one.